Alright, welcome back to Katamari Damacy! What we doing in Star 3?
Yay!
I asked to play these levels because I like the songs.
Portugal?
Have you ever been to Portugal?
No. I would like to go on the Euro trip though.
The Euro trip, it's already official.
Yeah. Would we end up going to Portugal on a Euro trip, do you think? I know France is definitely going to be a stop.
I mean...
London for sure, too.
I mean, okay, England, Ireland, Scotland are probably the ones I want to see the most.
Germany,
Germany's
got castles.
Anywhere where I can't speak the language intimidates me a little bit, with the exception of Italy, just because, you know, that just sounds
yes. Nice. So, literally, the only place we would be going to would be England.
Well, okay, I can go to Spain, jackass.
Yeah, but they speak Castellano, not...
Yeah, but I can speak Mexican Spanish and make do there. And if we all went, then I could translate for everybody.
Watch them all be uppity about it, too.
I don't know. My sister lived there for like 2 years.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes it okay, then.
Sorry, oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ. I don't know where that came from.
She didn't have to learn another fucking language, is what I'm saying. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna go back. I'm really punchy all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah, but Germany's got some nice castles.
Like, I'm like, places like Germany, Italy, what was the other place you said? France? Like, those are places I would want to see. I would just, like, I would be the most touristy there because I don't speak the languages. Whereas, like, England or Ireland, a lot of people speak English.
You know what you should do?
In Spain.
If we do end up doing a Euro trip, you should commit really hard into the tourist look. Just wear shorts, wear a hat, have a fucking fanny pack,
a camera around my neck.
Exactly. Brochures in your armpit,
just so people know, so they know to speak English around me.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe I don't know. I don't know what would be more likely, that people speak Spanish or people speak English. Like, I guess it depends where. Aside from Spain, of course. Like, in France, I feel like more people would speak, like, English.
Yeah, France is a pretty international country, so...
Especially Paris, because Paris is, like, the...
Yeah.
Like, the place with the tourists and such. Yeah.
There are a couple of places in France I would like to go.
Yeah.
Lyon, and... my pronunciation with French is so bad, so please forgive me. I want to... And Toulouse.
En passant. That's
anytime
the move in chess.
Anytime I think of France, I immediately think of Inspector Jacques Clouseau from the Pink Panther.
Oh, I haven't thought about the Pink Panther in years.
I think about it every morning because
except when I hear your wife's ringtone.
I know. It makes me angry in the morning.
That's funny.
I can't think of that music now without thinking about...
Just waking up.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that. I did like the Zelda, like... You
ended up hating the song,
a little bit, yeah. Not anymore. But yeah, that's why I just use the defaults, because you hate those anyway. Song is a banger.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it weird that we started talking about, like, places to vacation in the Japan game and not mention Japan.
We've been talking about Japan so much, though.
I mean,
so that it makes sense as to why we just started thinking.
Well, yeah, but not really on the show, I feel like.
Yeah,
except for maybe when we've literally played Katamari.
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, the only reason I thought that is because I actually started thinking about, well, where I want to go to Japan. And the thing about Japan is that aside from Tokyo, a lot of the places I'd want to see are really, like, rural. And, like, I feel like
nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just that you could go to Tokyo with English and, like, you'd make do because it's like really famous.
You'd be surprised how touristy a lot of the rural places in Japan are.
Yeah, but, like, it would be really cool to see, like, the really, like, just, I don't know, like, farmlands and shit like that. I don't know. There's just something about, like, that culture that's just, like, interesting. And honestly, same with China.
Honestly, the entire thing about Japan is just right wing done right. Like above all else,
what do you mean, capitalism?
Yeah, well, not just capitalism. Like above all else, they just go for efficiency.
Yeah.
Like,
in terms of
not just work ethic, but like production as well.
The thing that makes me wish we had the one thing I wish we had from Japan here is their scheduling for buses and trains.
Yeah, infrastructure too is good.
Yeah, I've only heard about that, but like that just sounds amazing. It's like,
so efficient.
Hey, your bus never shows up late, or in some cases just doesn't fucking show up.
It's so crowded over there, but at the same time, it's so
organized.
Yeah.
Like I've seen pictures of it. It's so clean too.
It's
like when you go around in Google Maps and shit.
It's kind of like a beautiful example of organized chaos.
A little bit, yeah. Let's go back to our old system of organized chaos where emotion trumps reason every time. Raise your hand. Oh, gamer time. It really sucks for this game because it's got such a good soundtrack. This is a great content game, honestly. Because like I've just been like, we've been talking this whole time, and it's never been distracting because I literally just like see thing move toward it. You know, that's what the gameplay of this game.
And if something pops up, we talk about it.
Yeah,
like Flag Boy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like we've just been chilling this whole time.
Yeah, we have.
It's good.
I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of room for us to get angry at each other with Katamari.
Oh man, you still think about that Bloodborne session?
I still think about that Bloodborne session.
I don't know if that's gonna come out before or after this, and I still don't know if we're cutting it out or not. But there was just a moment where it got a little heated,
incredibly real, and I didn't like it.
Oh man, just I don't know. It's like, it's just that concept, and like, I've said this before, and it's like, it happens to me when I play League, too. But it's just like, if someone's having not a great time, like...
If someone's having a day,
or like, they're just having a time, like, constantly being like, you're doing this wrong! It's just like, yeah, I know. You know? Like, that's usually what it goes for, and it's just like... I don't know, like, I guess that's a particularly irritating thing for me, so maybe that's why that happened. I don't know. But, like, I mean, it's fine, like, that's part of it. Sometimes shit just gets real. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm still mad about it or anything.
I know. It's just, like, what could I add more at this point?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know, like, what was your perspective on it? Like, you said that you still think about it, and it still, like, makes you, like, upset.
Yeah. I just deadass didn't know I was going that far.
Oh, fair enough. You just feel bad about it?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay, well, no, it's fine. Like, I definitely overreact in situations like that, just because, like, if I ever get frustrated by a game... and there's someone around, that's usually, like, where it ends up going, and that's not a good thing.
I think that's actually why, like, immediately after that happened, and after, like, I'd already climbed up and shit, that's why I brought up the fact that I'm surprised that Gordon Ramsay hasn't been slapped. And if anything, he has caught the slap.
Has he actually?
Yeah, he actually, like...
That sounds hilarious.
Attempted to slap him because he said something, and he just caught the slap.
Dude, he knows. Like, he gets it.
Yeah.
You know? Ah, jeez. I don't know. I'm just like, no, don't feel bad about it, because I feel bad that I got angry, too. So, like, we're both kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, okay.
No one wants things to get too real. It always makes shit uncomfortable.
Unless, of course, it's in a TV show.
Yeah, then it's very entertaining. Unless it's actually, it depends, because sometimes it gets like cringe real, and you're just like, oh god, I feel very uncomfortable. Isn't it's a TV show?
Isn't the
like The Office is a good example of that.
I was actually gonna say, isn't like the realness kind of the marketable value of Euphoria?
In that show, yes, in that show, yeah, but there it's expected because the first 3 minutes are like that. But like. I feel like when it makes you feel the most uncomfortable is, like, when it gets too real in a show or it doesn't happen that often.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said The Office. Like, think of like spoilers for The Office if no one's ever watched it.
It's been out for years.
I know. Shit? I'm just saying, just in case. When Roy comes in and he tries to punch.
That's a nice set of numbers.
Oh, it was 888.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry. Go on.
When I'm sorry, I mash. Okay.
Maybe I wanted to see the goofy cubic people.
Okay, I won't skip it next time. I'm sorry.
Right.
Make cancer. Anyway, what were we just saying?
Before cubic people, Euphoria.
No, The Office.
Yeah, Office.
When Roy comes in and is about to punch fucking Jim and he like gets sprayed. Like that's
for a moment it was a little too real.
Exactly. And then Dwight makes it like is fine. But
because
like
this pepper spray goes on everyone instead.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, for that 1 second, it gets uncomfortably too real, you know? And
hey, Halpert!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to scream that.
Hey, Halpert! Looks at Pam. Looks at Jim.
Oh, that's the song.
Oh, yeah, Halpert was dating Karen Filippelli at the time, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wonder how long they had to stay up arguing about that.
That didn't sound like a fun relationship. It was just like, yeah, we talked for like 4 hours yesterday, and then again the night before, and the night before, and the night before.
I really think we made some progress. Nope.
I mean, I guess that was the point, to illustrate how much less happy he was with her compared to, hypothetically, with Pam.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we're going into fucking Office lore on the show.
Are we deadass analyzing The Office? Is that what we've become?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's okay, the song's a banger.
Oh my god, Amelia, what if we're normies?
Oh my god.
It can't be.
It's impossible!
Search your feelings.
You know it to be true.
We're making Star Wars references.
Oh no!
Channel.
That was actually a good. That was good, actually. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was good.
It just kind of led into that, honestly.
Yeah, it's the only natural progression.
Yeah, it was at that point where we had to commit. I have no excuse. I hate Star Wars, but I had to commit.
I don't hate Star Wars. I hate Star Wars fandom.
You know what? That's fair. I don't care about Star Wars. I hate the fandom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like I actually, when it comes to the movies, I actually do enjoy almost all of them. Like, except for literally the Phantom Menace, the first and the last one in the canon thing.
Bro, literally the only thing I ever appreciate about Star Wars is the designs of 3 characters specifically. But other than that, it's just
Vader, Kylo Ren, and
Darth Revan. Because of course it'd be Revan.
Who?
What's his name?
I'm glad you didn't say Darth Maul, because everyone always overhypes him, and I think his design is stupid, except for his lightsaber. Hot take. Darth Maul is stupid.
Oh yeah, Starkiller from the...
of course.
Like, evil Starkiller specifically, but this guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, deep lore got retcon.
I could see that.
Retcon.
Also, every Disney character that you like from Star Wars is incredibly edgy.
I'm aware.
But it's fine, because Darth Vader, even before I was a fan of Star Wars, was my favorite.
That's also probably why I just kinda identify with Pattinson's Batman the most. He's literally me. He listens to I didn't listen to Nirvana like prior to that movie coming out. To be completely honest with you, the only songs I've heard about it was a song from the DS version of Guitar Hero and "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yeah, of course, that's the one that everyone's heard.
Yeah.
Cat. Oh my god.
For me, the literally me aspect of him is the fact that he journals.
Fair enough. I don't know, man. All I was gonna say about Star Wars is that, like, you know, the movies themselves are actually pretty entertaining.
They're fine.
Whether it's completely ironically, like Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
They're not good. They're not bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
What is that from again?
Always Sunny.
Yeah, I know,
Dennis who says it.
But what is he referring to?
I actually forgot.
Oh,
it might have been a prank that the others did.
Oh wait, when I didn't.
No, that's just another scenario altogether.
Okay.
It was about a movie? A presentation of some sorts?
Maybe. Was it the Me Too episode?
It might have been.
Oh god.
It might have been the Time's Up episode.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
But yeah, the only thing that bugs me about Star Wars is just how much people like love, hate, talk about it, are annoying about it. Like, there's so many layers to like how annoying Star Wars people can be, you know? Like, in so many ways. Like,
it really doesn't help that it shaped science fiction for a good amount of time.
Oh yeah, it still kind of has. Like that in Star Trek, I feel like.
Yeah, and Blade Runner.
Yeah, I mean to a lesser extent, but that's more like cyberpunk than anything. I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I like the movies. That's it.
Cyberpunk is an offshoot of science fiction, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I guess it's a more niche, like this genre of science fiction.
Cyberpunk
2077. Dude, you ever think about how that was their advertising campaign?
Keanu.
Like, not even just Keanu, just like think about that part. Like, what did they say about the game? Cyberpunk 2077.
It's Cyberpunk.
It's like, bro, just say the name over and over again. People will buy it. I swear.
What makes a criminal a criminal? Getting caught. If I need your body, I'm gonna fucking... Dick.
Man, Cyberpunk really did just come and go, right? Like, even if they fixed it, nobody would give a shit anymore. It's like at least No Man's Sky fixed itself pretty well from what I heard.
Bro, apparently it was like... By the time I got my my current computer that I'm using, apparently it had a good amount of patches, but like, considering that, like, it was still glitching. Like, pretty badly.
Like, despite all of their attempts to fix it.
Yeah, and I'm running that on a pretty good graphics card.
Bro, the scope was just too big. Like, so unbelievably big that, like, even after months of patching it, it's still buggy. Like, it's so fucked.
Yeah. There was just way too much hype around it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all the developers' fault for hyping all of it up, too.
Like, you can't hype up a game that much unless you literally have a borderline masterpiece.
Yeah,
that's
like,
perfectly polished.
Another problem is that they announced it too soon.
Yeah.
Like, the same thing is going to happen with Witcher 4, which is now currently in development, apparently, but, like, they announced it before they even had anything tangible to show off on it.
Man, like, hell, things like Elden Ring weren't even hyped half as much, and they were higher quality, and that worked out even better. Like, you just hyping it just doesn't seem to work that much.
The thing about FromSoft is, like, I've noticed this pattern with FromSoft where it's like, they finish a game, they go quiet for 2 years, wherein they're just working on the next game.
And release DLC.
Yeah, release DLC while they're working on the on this new game. Then, like, 2 years before release, at the most 3 years before release, that's when they announce it. When they actually have, like, half a game to show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, at that point, they have the concept down, they have the gameplay down, they have maybe 3 levels done at that point.
Yeah, it's like, it's... Unfortunately, the old Nintendo model. I would say it's the Nintendo model, but, like, they haven't been that great at it recently, because recently it's just like, release half a game, then put a bunch of free patches to make it a full game.
They've fallen into the live service trap, have they?
Sort of, but like a better version of it because they don't charge you for a lot of the content. They just like release it slowly, like with Splatoon and like the Mario sports games. But like FromSoft does what the old Nintendo used to do, which is just polish the ever-living crap out of a game, and when you release it, you don't even need to like release more content because there's so much in it, and it's so polished and it's so borderline perfect that like it's just a fucking masterpiece, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's like what Nintendo did in the GameCube and the Wii era, especially. I think that's like prime, that sort of mentality. Like, I don't know. I mean, Galaxy kind of feels like that. Especially Galaxy 2. I don't know, man. I'm just saying that, like, the heavy amounts of polish is what can make a game from good to, like, fantastic, you know?
Yeah, that's probably why they delayed Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, when it comes to Zelda, Nintendo is still like that, I will say.
On top of, like
Aonuma
probably
like
wanting
like
to not compete with Elden Ring, they probably also just want to learn from it, like
yeah, no, exactly. Like, I think it's a combination of not wanting to compete and being like, yo, the greatest fucking point of reference for our game has just come out. We need time to study it. Because there's so much to study in that. Like... So I saw like a comment somewhere that made a really good point. If Elden Ring came out in like the 90s or like before the internet was so big, like it would have been one of those games that would have taken years for people to find everything, you know?
Yeah.
And like, it's just such an expansive game. There's so much fucking shit in it, you know? But yeah, it's gonna be.
Imagine if it did come out in the 90s.
Like that PS1 version of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I think Joel played that, actually, when the game came out instead of regular Elden Ring first. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's gonna be really weird if in the episodes after, like, the ones that we already recorded, we're just like, oh man, I can't wait for Elden Ring.
Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be so jarring for the viewers, if any.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're giving context right now. Also,
You're stuck.
I fucked this level up. I'm large. I'm a large ball.
You are a large ball.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way for the last 5 seconds, because I can get these matrushkas. Is that what they're called?
Matryoshkas.
Matryoshka. That was close. Hey! It's pretty big.
That is pretty big.
Wow, fuck you. We'd make ours much bigger. Toys!
That's what it's called.
Okay, I won't skip it this time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What the fuck? Hurry up now. Also, I just realized it's just gonna be 2 episodes. The next one's Star 5.
Oh, how about that?
We can just, I mean, we're almost done this one, but like 1 star is like half an episode. So we could just add it to the end of this episode if you want to do Star 5.
Okay.
And then that's it, we're already done.